Not a single non-player character has thanked me once. Might be the hardest pick of all time for real. Can flip 66-ton battle tank. Can't control pistol recoil. My disappointment that there hasn't been a good pirate game in a long time. The Yakuza series for some reason. Media. Video games make you vent. Video games. While in stealth. Press to kiss your wife. The love I have for you. The pain of having 3 different consoles. Characters who have aged like fine wine. Me struggling to complete the game because it is dragging for too long. Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end? Me relying on the autosave in the game. Me manually saving after the autosave, just to be sure. A perfect night in the 2000s. The original BioShock still holds up to this day. No gods or kings, only man. I just became the first person ever to beat Mike Tyson under 2 minutes. Revive me please bro, I have the Reagan. The Oblivion remaster character creator is just insane. Oh my god. Fun reminder that GTA 5 was a PS3 game. What you think gaming was 12 years ago? What gaming was 12 years ago? It still boggles my mind they managed to do this back in 1984, and I still have no idea how they did it. I learned my lesson after buying Civ 7 for $70. Never pay more than $20 for a computer game. No way I'm paying $80 for games when there are better games with more content that came out for less. Playing as depressed middle-aged men is my favorite video game genre. Donkey Kong showing us the way. Hey, man, I love video games too, but sometimes you gotta save your coins for more important stuff. Gonna be the best busy year of life. 2004. 2025. The Call of Duty moment that changed internet forever. Press F to pay respects. 20 years in the making. The Elder Scroll for Oblivion. I'm developing a game where, because ambulance rides in America are so expensive, you decide to take yourself to the hospital. A comparison between the most graphically detailed eyes in gaming. Ever thought of how clumsy first-person view is like? Standard, realistic, dupe. Died 2024. Born 2025. Welcome back Corpo Shooter. And then after the concert we kept the party going. That sounds lovely. What did you do this weekend? Oh I kinda just played video games. That's so sad. Poor girl. 10 years of being a millennial. Year 1. Year 5. Year 10th. 10 years of being a zoomer. Year 1. Year 5. Year 10th. This is the first generation where Nintendo is not radically redesigning their controller. Closest path to objective. My path to objective. Did you call physical gaming? Nintendo. What kind of ducking animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill it. But I will charge $89.99 for it. Normies, you can't tell what exact boss someone is fighting just by looking at the console. Gamers. Until Dawn Original vs Remaster. Remaster. Original. Found this stalker to Easter egg. It's a homage to the first game. It's the main menu of their first game. In the Xbox or PS2 versions of Revenge of the Sith, 2005, by LucasArts, players can unlock an alternate ending, where Anakin defeats Obi-Wan on Mustafar, then betrays and kills Sidious to become ruler of the galaxy. Why did vehicular combat as a genre die out? I miss Twisted Metal. 50,000 people used to live here, now it's a ghost town. Best State Graphics, Monster Hunter vs Mario Party. Video game character design peaked in 2007. The most 2009 video game choice. Karma moment. Tell Brandon his wife is dead, or shoot him. Your character looks sick when diseased in oblivion. Next time you complain about your job, remember there's people who have it worst. Why ponytail in Baldur's Gate 3 is showing up backwards. Narrator scratches tail, wags furiously. These two have become firm friends. Me at 4 years old, thinking I finished the video game. My older brother, who gave me an unplugged controller and beat the game himself. Italian assassin, ladies man, starts a grassroots movement of assassins. Italian assassin, ladies man. Uh-oh. You're being robbed. The last item you used in a game is your weapon to defend yourself. Report Kane please. Offensive name. Report Lulu please. Female. Stealth is optional. Gamers. I have an actual decent idea for a game with loads of unique characters. People actually love the game trailer. On release roll 34 artists and content farms ruin it. On release roll 34 artists and content farms ruin it. Back for more pain. Huh. You can't hurt me now. Peach. Let's hook up. Don't tell Mario. Okay babe. Playing a well-developed game with a large community and lots of fun content. That one friend. Playing a low-quality anime game on Roblox with random kids. That one friend. Alter-in-law. I'm one of the greatest assassin in history, and my gesture will echo through the centuries. Alter in his own game. Help me, I can't swim. Waltz of the Flowers starts playing. Friend, this is such fun and whimsical music. Me who played what remains of Edith Finch. 8 hours of working. 8 hours of gaming. Cute girl. Hey, what's up? Me, the sky. Do you think you're funny? Me, nah, my name is Steve. Trusting autosave. Manually saving right after autosave to be safe. Girl, you're cute. Wanna come to my house? Me, no. Girl, why? Me, I'm not homeless. Can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it up a bit, so it doesn't look obvious you copied. Okay. Nobody will notice. If there's nobody to notice. Types of headaches. Migraine. Hypertension. Stress. Character doesn't jump when you press the jump button. Protecting your allies. Charging a guy 50 feet away. Microsoft. Gamers considering a 5-year-old console. $600. Me. Mom. Can we get a Metal Gear Solid? Mom. No. We have Metal Gear Solid at home. At home. Girl. Wanna go upstairs? Me. Sure. Girl. Have you protection? Me. Why? What's up there? Nintendo Switch 2's game cards become glorified download keys. PC Master Race obsessed with Crisis graphics. My girlfriend asked me for a Christmas gift. I gave her a CD key for Path of Exile 2. I swear it's not, because I wanted to play it myself. Really? She has the coral blue number 2 semi-gloss lipstick. Random bandit with iron arrows. Me on level 67, and with full Daedric armor. How bad can someone possibly drive? Spiders enemy monsters are not needed in any RPG. Change my mind. How I feel after activating Archimedes. Nintendo. Dead remaking 3D Super Mario World. When you get new glasses. Me explaining that liking a villain doesn't mean I condone their actions, or would actually do the same. That one part of every community ever. You wait for your next game to be released. We're waiting for our next trailer to be released. Every indie game developer knows this pain, I think. Tutorial. Where players leave reviews. The actual gameplay. Being gamer on your 40s be like. Me. Now I will play video games the whole night. My body. Best I can do is 3 hours. POV. What I imagine when a gun in a FPS gets nerfed. The way things looks with Dragon Age. You're just like me. Trash. Most Elder Scrolls players right now. Oblivion remastered. Me. Skyrim. Trying to avoid Switch 2 leaks be like. Me. Nintendo Switch 2 leaks. Me. Nintendo Switch 2 leaks. I ranked Nintendo classics on how overrated they are. Deserves its acclaim. Kinda overrated but mostly deserves its acclaim. Great but extremely overrated and need to be taken off its pedestal. Overrated and mediocre. Overrated and shut. Haven't played. I don't care for Pokemon. Me waiting for the game to load be like. Stop making so many multiplayer games. I don't have friends. Saying bro my gamer chair snacks. Saying bro my gamer carpet snacks. Left control. Right control. No matter what you call it, one thing that unites us all is the X button. Happy National Video Games Day PlayStation, Nintendo, and everyone. Gamers together strong. The newest game. Normal gamers. Still playing Halo and Skyrim. Me. Loses 1v3 round. Teammates spectating. Are we blind? Deploy the NT. Words can't describe how ugly you are. Words can't describe how beautiful you are. Or thanks. But numbers can. 3/10. Dead body reported. Detroit when it becomes human. I don't know. Never played the game. How to play on a Mac. Gamers when there's no treasure in the waterfall. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Enemies sending you friend requests after a game because they are impressed. You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me. Starfield leak claims every planet is bigger than the entire Skyrim map. The leaker. Played Red Dead Redemption with autistic 8-year-old stepsister. All she did was walk around skinning animals and giggling. My face when she killed a frosty tooth and asked me why she couldn't seen her. My girlfriend handcuffs herself to bed and tells me to do whatever I want. Me. Gamer. Console gamers or PC gamers. Mobile gamers. Me yelling at my character for having bad stamina. My character knowing damn well that I've never ran in my life. The final boss when you fight it. The final boss when you unlock it as a playable character. A perfectly balanced game doesn't exist. When you promised her a romantic night in, but the whole squad is online. Me. I won. My friend who did nothing. We won. My controller after I die for the third time. My time has come. What can you say about yourself? I respect all consoles and its players as long they're not toxic. Don't pull out tonight. Me. Don't peek around that corner, there's a sniper in the other team. My teammate. Me. The last player on our team. My teammates inspected. Get ready everybody, he's about to do something stupid. When you finally defeat that boss who killed you 2,479 times, and now he's begging you to spare his life, you get what you ducking deserve. Loading in dreams. 1/1 assets loaded. Finalizing data. Loading in real life. 88/11,576 assets loaded. Initializing particle accelerator. Uses flint and steel to light a nether portal. Uses a fire charge. Random guy on a game that crouched and uncrouched multiple times. Do you trust me? Me. With every cell of my body. Battlefield. Call of Duty. Fortnite. PUBG. The crowd when you're playing any sports video game from the early 2000s. Help me, doc. My baby is moving so slow. Have you tried to lower down graphic settings? Doc, you are great. Yeah, look how fast he runs. Fulham. Know the work rules. Appropriate. Here are games with up to 40% off. Or, you're sweet. Inappropriate. Here is your weekly tree game. Hello, human resources. Video games. The road is bulked. The road. POV. It's a episode 3, 2016, and Kratos just said, I'm hungry. Worldwide pandemic. Steam. Starks. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Killing the sniper that's been killing you all game. Team of mother scientists develops pause button for online game. You weren't supposed to do that. No one heals themselves by wounding another. Fight for your life. Get a kill to revive. I'm not a bad player. I've just got bad lag. Remember War from Darksiders? This is him now. Feel old yet? When I get killed by the same guy 4 times in a row, but I keep playing to avenge myself, I will duck you up. When you buy the downloadable content without the game. Girlfriend steals your money, lies to you, breaks your heart, tries to love you. You can't shut talk her without offending her. Can't RTX on. Can't what? Gaming PC. Steals your money every 2 years. Runs Cyberpunk 2077. 8K 240 FPS with RTX. Makes you feel better every time you turn it on. Can be used to make memes and shut posts. Lets you shut talk it without offending it. Can RTX on. Me presses a tab. I hope my ping not high. My ping. When your friend steals your kill. When you keep dying in the same spot in a game. Other people on Valentine's Day. Me on Valentine's Day. Physical therapists suggest gamers to do 5 push-ups per delt to remain physically active. Me who's mastered every God of War mechanic and can easily avoid delt. When your custom character appears in a cutscene. People with the PS5. People with the Xbox Series X. Me with my Xbox 360 that still runs fine. When you close a game because you're bored, but you open it again because you are still bored. I too am extraordinarily retarded. Tifa Lockhart if she had kept her original outfit from Final Fantasy VII. You finally finish waiting 2 hours for the game to download its ducking resources. Compiling shaders. Gamers when they hear classical music. Gamers when they hear classical music, but it's a video game original soundtrack. Me explaining the entire lore of Skyrim. The random popular girl that has to work with me. How I feel looking at the after game stats when I've consistently been the worst player on the team for an hour straight. Video games in the 80s. Run. Jump. Eat this flower. Collect the coins. Video games now. You are a broken man. Haunted by the choices you've made. You do not fear the sweet embrace of Delt, but you still have unfinished business. Hey, what's the new Modern Warfare 3 about? Is it good? Well, it's about it's kinda like, let me guess, you're looking for missiles again. We're looking for missiles again. Never ducked a girl. Never kissed a girl. Never talked to a girl. Xbox players. When you invite your friend over to play some games, and he starts reaching for the good controller. I like that at some point you can tell video game designers figured out that, if you're going to put a dog in the game, you have to make it so people can pet the dog or else everyone is going to get really mad at you. I'm ugly, so I have a hard life. I'm playing life on hardcore mode. I want a new bulk and right game. The new Tropic Thunder game looking good. Bravo Naughty Dog. If your game is gonna take longer than 2 years to release, don't reveal it yet. This whole pay for online gaming bullshit. Xbox. I raised that boy. When Paris Notre Dame Cathedral burned down, an unlikely company stepped in to help. Ubisoft, the creators of video game Assassin's Creed, had mapped the cathedral for their game and offered their plans and expertise to help rebuild the iconic building, as well as €500,000 to help with the restoration and reconstruction. Predatory monetization. Surprise mechanics aimed at young children. Gamers. AAA devs frequently releasing buggy unfinished games requires a 4090 to run, and at full price. Gamers. $9.99 horror, sibling drama, cannibalism, satanic ritual visual novel game. Gamers. Insist. Gamers. You better watch your mouth. When you pirate a game and run it, but you see CMD opening for a split second and closing immediately after. Baldur's Gate 3 Colossal new patch adds a playable epilogue set 6 months after the game ends with 3,589 new lines of dialogue, 2 new difficulty modes, and I'm running out of headline space. If her Instagram profile says gamer, prepare to see no game content and a lot of Tetten. What you think Pokemon was 10 years ago versus what Pokemon actually was 10 years ago. Halo fans after watching The Last of Us's TV show and imagining how good the Halo show could have been. Hello Steve from Minecraft. Hello Kratos from God of War. Hello Ness from say smash and I will break your knees. Use a shield when you're new to Call of Duty. Use a shield all the time. People call you a shield user. You become your fate shield use. Video games allow us to do and experience things that are completely impossible in real life. You feel well rested. I don't like the person I become whenever I have to enter my username and password using a TV remote. New game get announced with close release date. Trailer drops and reveals a longer wait time. Game is revealed to be overpriced, but still looks worth it. The game is trash. My Nintendo every day since 2006 waiting for me to come back and feed it. How I sleep every night knowing online console gaming could have been completely free, but Microsoft popularized the subscription-based model that other competitors also started using. When your custom character shows up in a cutscene. Medium-sized indie game company with a big license. Most successful game company in the world creating their own game. When you start playing a game and try to look down, but the y-axis is inverted,